What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Liverpool Cardiff post-match reaction video, and what a banger by Harvey Elliott. I'm so happy for the kid who finally scores his first Liverpool goal, and when he was about to come on I was a little bit expecting him to be rusty, but he was playing in the second half like he never got injured. He just continued where he left off, and I'm also absolutely buzzing for Diaz. What a Premier League debut. He gets an assist and he had the shades of Luis Suarez. Let me know what do you think about those two players and what did you think of the Liverpool performance. And Liverpool got a pretty decent draw in the 5th round of the FA Cup. We have Norwich City at home, who of course are a Premier League team, but they are bottom of the Premier League, or almost bottom. I think they are out of the bottom 3 now, but out of the bottom 2 now, but still, Norwich City at Anfield, we should beat them, and then we are into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and we have a brilliant run of fixtures coming up. League Cup final and against Chelsea, and also Champions League against Inter. We play Leicester in the Premier League. We play Norwich in the FA Cup. So Jurgen Klopp treated this game like it was almost like the last pre-season game, because we started with a very strong lineup. Maybe only like Minamino is the only player who normally doesn't start for Liverpool, and Curtis Jones and Tsimikas if you push it, but they are both good enough to start for Liverpool almost every week. And the first half was as flat as a pancake. It was probably the noon kickoff at 12:00 English time. I mean, who puts football games at this time? I don't really know, because the players looked very flat, very rusty. But the second half, Liverpool looked a lot sharper, and what a free kick delivery by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trademark Trent free kick. He whips it in, but Diogo Jota had a lot to do, and there are some players who have a knack for goal-scoring headers, or scoring headers. And Diogo Jota is not a big, tall, lumpy striker who is great in the air. He is a smaller player who is absolutely fabulous in the air. He just has the genetics for it, or the knack, the feel for it. I think he was born with it. Diogo Jota from headers is just brilliant. He is fantastic. What a fabulous header, because yes, the Trent free kick was brilliant, but he was quite far out of his goal, Jota, and still far away from the goal, and he still guides the header perfectly into the bottom corner. No chance for the Cardiff goalkeeper. Also, I have to say, for the first time in a long time, Liverpool got very lucky with refereeing decisions. Konate in the first half was on the wrong side of the Cardiff attacker. The Cardiff attacker falls down. And at first glance, from normal play, I thought it was a penalty. But then watching the replay, you see that Konate doesn't really trip him over. There was the slightest of contact, and when the striker feels the contact, he goes down straight away. So I think it would have been a very soft penalty. VAR checked it and didn't give it. But then in the second half, Kelleher comes out, rushing out from his goal. I think we were 1-0 up, or it was 0-0 at that stage. Let me check my notes. No, it was just the beginning of the second half, so it was still 0-0, and Kelleher could have easily got a red card. He got a yellow because he doesn't clean out the Cardiff striker completely. He kicks his ankle, yes, but it wasn't like a big contact. And yes, of course, the Cardiff City player starts rolling around, holding his leg like he's broken in half. Yeah, some referees would give that as a red card. Again, it's a yellow. VAR checked it and doesn't overrule the referee, because maybe it's not a clear and obvious error. But Liverpool got away with one today in terms of the refereeing decisions. I'm not saying that with 10 men Liverpool wouldn't have won the game, because maybe we would, but we got lucky for once with the refereeing decisions, so I wanted to mention that. And of course, after Diogo Jota scored, Liverpool brought on Harvey Elliott and Luis Diaz. I loved the reaction of the Anfield crowd. They were applauding, cheering. The first half atmosphere was pretty flat, because the players were pretty flat as well. The Cardiff City fans, for the first 10 minutes, they sung about Liverpool and not about their own team. They were singing Anfield is a rivalry and all kinds of Liverpool-related chants. So that didn't make a lot of sense for me, but second half, Luis Diaz came on and he harassed and high-pressed the Cardiff defenders like an absolute animal. I loved that about him. And also, I love that he had shades of Luis Suarez when he wriggled his way past the Cardiff City defender. He tees up Diogo Jota, but Jota leaves the ball to Minamino, who slots it home into the net to make it 2-0. Luis Diaz gets an assist on his debut, so he's already off the mark when it comes to goal contributions, and I'm really looking forward to watching Luis Diaz play in the coming weeks and months. And I mean, Liverpool are scoring goals for fun even without Mane and Salah, who will play the Africa Cup of Nations final. Egypt will play Senegal tonight, and I just want Salah and Mane to not get injured, and whoever is the best team wins it on the day, and one Liverpool player will be crowned the champion of Africa. And also Harvey Elliott scored a banger. I'm just checking the notes, 76th minute after an Andy Robertson assist. The Cardiff defender slips, but that don't take nothing away from Harvey Elliott, who carved out that goal like it was a masterpiece of a Michelangelo painting. That was absolutely fabulous. He takes a touch, the ball bounces on the ground, he turns, swivels and shoots, and it's into the bottom corner past the defender, who by the time Elliott takes a touch gets up after he slips. But maybe that was what allowed Harvey Elliott a little bit more time on the ball. Anyway, it was an absolutely fabulous, brilliant, fantastic goal by Harvey Elliott, and his first goal for Liverpool. And you just saw what it means, how much it meant for Harvey Elliott to score that goal, because he has waited a long time for that. He tried previously some audacious long-range strikes. He hit the bar a couple of times, or the post previously before his injury. And he will be an absolute superstar. He's a legend in the making, and even though he's not a Scouser, he feels like a Scouser to me, because he has been a boyhood Liverpool fan all his life growing up, and he signed for Liverpool when he was like 15 or 16 years old from Fulham. But yeah, he signed from 2019, and this is only his first proper season at Liverpool where he is regularly playing. And if it wasn't for that injury, he would have played already a lot of games for Liverpool. But what I can say is Harvey Elliott will be a superstar if he avoids getting big injuries throughout his career. But he has all the right attributes. He is skillful, he is fast, he has vision, he has the goal scoring ability, and also he has the work rate and the commitment and the work ethic and the attitude. And I think this long injury probably humbled him even more, and he will work even harder, and he will appreciate every single game even more after such a long and bad injury. Playing for Liverpool is a privilege, an honor, and Harvey Elliott will grasp it and deliver as many times as possible. And I'm just so excited, because the Liverpool's future with Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota, Kyle Gordon, Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones, we have so many exciting young players at our disposal. And with Fabio Carvalho hopefully coming in the summer, well, not hopefully, some journalists already confirmed the deal is done for the summer, but hopefully Carvalho, Diaz, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott. I mean, Kyle Gordon, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott and Fabio Carvalho, this could be the future of English football, the future of the England national team. Fabio Carvalho is half English, half Portuguese. I'm not sure which national team he will choose. Maybe Portugal, then just remove him from the mix. But still, this is a fabulous array of talent that Liverpool have at their disposal. And their current first team are not too bad either. And let's hope we can attack this second half of the season. I'm really looking forward to Liverpool hopefully winning at least 2 trophies. We should and must win the League Cup final against Chelsea. And then we have the Champions League, the Premier League and the FA Cup to attack. in the second half of the season. And Liverpool have pretty much every single player back. Thiago also came on as a substitute in the second half. Even if Liverpool have 75% of the midfield available, Liverpool look very strong in that area. I think the only time that Liverpool struggle is that when our creative or goal-scoring midfielders are all out injured. So when Thiago, Naby Keita and Harvey Elliott were either injured or away at AFCON, Liverpool struggled a little bit for creativity in that midfield area. But I want to tell you guys how many goals Liverpool scored after Mane and Salah went to the FA Cup of Nations. The last game that Mane and Salah played in was the Chelsea game. And then we scored 3 against Brentford, 2 against Arsenal, 3 against Crystal Palace and 3 against Cardiff today. And hopefully they will be back before the Leicester game. But even if they are not back, Liverpool have more than enough forwards now with Jota, Firmino and Luis Diaz could start the Leicester game. And we could be pretty much fine in the attacking areas. So Liverpool play Leicester and Burnley in the Premier League, and then we play Inter in the Champions League, and then Norwich and Leeds in the Premier League again, and then Chelsea in the League Cup final. But I think we will play Norwich in the FA Cup as well. That isn't confirmed yet, the exact date of that. But I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season. I'm rubbing my hands in excitement because this is going to be such a fun second half of the season. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. And a brand new Liverpool Career Mode episode dropped earlier today with the FA Cup final against Manchester United. And another episode is dropping later tonight with the season finale. We are about to win our first Premier League title in the whole series, so make sure to not miss that episode. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later, guys. Good night.